This is Randy Havens, and you're listening to Tick and Al Break It Down. On this week's episode, we find out what the fuck happened to Al's face.
Right, we're up and running now.
Episode 4, son, huh?
Yeah, doing it again.
And also, quick shout out to Randy Havens for the intro. If you don't know Randy, you might know him from his work on Archer and the science teacher on Stranger Things, Mr. Clark. So glad
also he does a lot of work.
Guys.
A lot of work on Call of Duty late at night.
Oh, no doubt, dude. He's a great actor. Might be nastier on the sticks.
Solid. So today we got our first guest with us.
The original Mack Daddy.
What's good?
Mack Spittle.
Shout out from Ohio.
Straight out of Wooster, son.
Calling in from Ohio. We got three states running through the podcast today.
Yeah, I hope it don't sound like shit.
Yeah, it's all right. It's one of our early ones.
With that fucking Pittsburgh accent, though, you always sound like goddamn shit.
I know. And a fucking stuffy nose and half a face.
And a fucked up face. We'll get to that later, though. I know everybody's dying to know.
I know. It's
but
they let me keep the piece of metal, but go ahead. We'll talk about that later.
Too bad they didn't let you keep the cheek. Fuck.
Right.
I don't know, dude.
Or the average looks.
Yeah. Oh God.
Well, today I'm gonna shake things up. I'm starting out the gate with Tick's pick for this week.
Yeah, because this is a special Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Sunday
we've got the Super Bowl. We've got Al's face to talk about. We've got a lot of things to get to. So I'm gonna get the nonsense out of the way. We're gonna do Tick's pick nice and early, and then we can settle in and have a nice long conversation about what happened.
Let's do it.
So Tick's pick this week. I'm coming with you. I got two. We're gonna give you two things to listen to this week. Al, they both come from our Snapchat group.
Okay.
Fagan sent a screenshot this week of the song "Pittsburgh Makes Me Drunk."
What a heater!
Right? And
they pronounce
Keon, however you'd like to say it. I've said it both ways in my days. But he was like, "How have I never heard this song?" And I'm like, how have you never heard of the band? Just as a whole. They were like a Pittsburgh band back in the day. They were an Irish band. They were right up me and Dave's alley. That's the kind of music we used to play all the time. I loved those guys when I first heard their early albums. Great stuff. So when I'm suggesting the band as a whole, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, about 6 weeks off or so. So you're gonna need some Irish music to listen to. Kean, listen to him. We opened for him on the South Side one night.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Nah, dude, we did. We shouldn't have been there. We opened for two phenomenal bands, and I walked away like, what? I didn't deserve to be up there, but whatever.
Hey, you got to start them off smoke.
It was an
everybody
experience.
else up.
Yeah, so it was definitely fun. But I listened to them a lot this week after Fagan sent that screenshot, and I was like, God damn, I haven't listened to them in a while. It's time to run them through. Spotify's got 4 albums on there.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, they're all pretty solid. It's actually missing 2 earlier albums that I used to have, and now I can't find, which I was a little bummed about. But those 4 are definitely worth the check out. Listen to them. Take them in. Get ready for St. Patrick's Day because it's coming. And then the second option, because that one wasn't vinyl. We always got to have a vinyl option.
Absolutely.
The vinyl option this week came from a Snapchat in that same group that came a little bit earlier from Ben, holding 2 Rolling Stones albums.
Yes, sir.
Beggar's Banquet was the first one, and the second one is my vinyl.
All-timer.
Beggar's Banquet.
Dude,
one of the greatest.
Front to back.
First vinyl I ever bought.
Hell yeah.
First vinyl you should have bought.
That and Van Morrison, fucking right there.
But the other one he was holding, I have to say is probably my favorite Stones album, which is Sticky Fingers. I mean, it's all heat when you're talking about the Stones at that time, but Sticky Fingers, front to back, it's very similar to Beggar's Banquet, where song 1 to song 10, nothing but heat. No,
Oh no,
no skippable song.
you'll blow an hour real quick just popping it on, dude.
I'll blow 3 because I'll put it back 3 times.
Yeah, dude.
I was listening to it a lot this week, and man, Can't You Hear Me Knocking?
Dude, if I ever played professional baseball, that's the song I'd come up to bat to, dude.
The fact that you're saying you think you might play professional baseball says a lot about you, fucker.
Tim Tebow, look at him. I'm not even a man of Christ.
Dude, you come out to that song and you'll be charging the mound before the pitcher.
That
even throws the
also,
first
not
pitch.
to mention, that's a great song to test if your speakers are working right. Because
got
that
everything.
opening guitar riff is only out of one speaker.
Right. They stereo sound, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That one ain't working, you're gonna hear it.
Right. You always remember that. That's a tester.
Dude, but that album front to back, Sister Morphine's on the back side of that. Dude, the album closes with Moonlight Mile, which probably one of the best closing songs on an album of all time.
And one you never hear about.
Right. One that doesn't get a whole lot of respect, but that's fine. I was watching an episode of The Sopranos recently, and it was like one of the season enders or something. And man, they had a big fucking montage. That song played the whole time, and I fucking love that album.
Dude, I'm not gonna debate you. I love fucking Beggar's Banquet a little bit more, but both those albums, front to back.
I mean, that whole time for the Stones, if you think about it, if you look at the Stones from 68 to 72, there's a 5-year period.
Were those back-to-back albums?
They were not back-to-back. They were very close. So from 68 to 72, they put out Beggar's Banquet, followed by Let It Bleed.
Jesus Christ.
Which gets overlooked a lot, and it shouldn't. But then Sticky Fingers comes out after that. Exile on Main Street follows. They put out those 4 albums in 5 years.
Christ.
I mean, with that work in and of itself, you could consider them one of the best rock bands of all time.
Absolutely.
You can retire right there. You're done. Like,
right.
fuck.
Those 4 albums in that span of time is fucking insane.
And that's a certified banger.
Also, the other thing I wanted to mention is the record sleeve for it.
Is that the one with the zipper on it?
Yeah, it's a working zipper. Designed by Andy Warhol, too. Pittsburgh shout out.
For real? Shit,
Yeah.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah, designed by Andy Warhol. They, there were a couple different people who were trying different things with the record sleeves back then. And they decided to go with that working zipper on the front, which is so fucking cool.
Do you actually have a copy of that one?
I do. Yes, sir.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I try to keep all my vinyl recommendations as to vinyl that I actually own. It makes more sense that way because then I have to bump it in its entirety the way it's meant to be. And
you're talking to someone who has the entire DMX and Ja Rule discography on vinyl.
Dude, send me some of those and I'll put one of those up for my next.
Dude, quick shot DMX just getting out of jail, dude.
Hell yeah!
Jail now. I'm waiting for that new album.
You gotta watch all the Fire Festival documentaries coming out.
Oh, dude, I just read about that yesterday.
It's all about Ja Rule like hooking up with this dude and run these festivals, but like they kind of let Ja Rule off.
Yeah, I saw he was named.
Just because
talking about
like, just because he was Ja Rule is so dumb that they can't like pin anything on him.
I know. Right. I know what you guys. I haven't seen any of the documentary. I've heard they're great.
Oh, dude, they fucking.
But I gotta watch
shit
some.
up bad, dude.
The one on Netflix is like 2 hours long and should have been like 45 minutes, but like it's worth a watch. Like there's one on Hulu.
I think there's one on Hulu too.
The one on Hulu I've watched too. It's like an hour and gets to the point quicker. But they both are something with FYRE in the title.
Okay. Because I was reading about it. They paid Kylie Jenner, or one of the Jenners, $250,000 to put a picture of it on her Instagram.
Dude, they bought fucking Pablo Escobar's old island and shot all the promo videos there with the world's top 10 hottest models. And their first promo video, all they had to do was not say in like the contract that it was Pablo Escobar's old island. First thing they do, the first line is on Pablo Escobar's old island. And they got kicked out of there so fucking quick.
Dummies.
Well,
Always trying to make a buck.
Explain what you're talking about for people because I don't think a lot of people know what that fire festival was.
So it's actually based off of a fucking great idea. There's it started off of a fire app, FYRE, where you could like Ja Rule was in on it because you could just go and there's another app like it now. You could just go in and basically book top talent. Like they'll set their price and say what dates they're open, and you can just book it there. Like it's like Airbnb for an app. But they were doing this fire festival to fucking hype it up, and they just kept using the money from the like app and investors to put more money into this shit. They were gonna pay Blink 182 to headline like twice.
They were gonna overpay them too.
Yeah, they were twice paying. They're paying like twice what Blink 182 was asking.
And I know 3 13-year-olds down the street that could play Blink 182's entire discography for you tomorrow if you need to.
No doubt.
They'll do it for like $10.
Dude, you can find a band on Craigslist tomorrow for free. Fuck, just for exposure. But like they blew into this festival and they just started running out of money because this dude's a fucking fraud, and he just kept stealing more and more money.
Those people are out there. Those people have balls. That reminds me of the New York,
dude.
Right? The New York Islanders 30 for 30. You saw that one.
Oh man, how did that happen?
I haven't seen that one.
Like a giant sports team and had like no money.
Yeah, it kept saying he had fronted money from people, and then it took months to figure out he wasn't gonna be able to pay him, and he had to sell the team.
All right, so he had one he had like a mentor basically who was like 60 at the time, who was like a big time like Silicon Valley investor, and they have this guy on Netflix, like interviewing him, and he's like, for about 2 minutes, he's building up to saying, "I got a call from Billy, the other guy besides Ja Rule that was setting it up, basically," and he was like, "We got a bunch of trucks of water coming in because they had to move it to Bahamas after the whole fucking the Pablo thing, and they didn't have like the $160K for like the import fee, so." They called this guy. He was in like England or something. They're like, "Yo, we need you to go suck this guy's dick."
Right.
And this is like a 60-year-old like fucking multi-millionaire dude. He's been in the business forever, and he sits there on camera and he goes, "I mean, I flew right there. I readied myself. I walked into the office ready to suck his dick." Like,
jeez.
You got to do what you got. That's $160,000 blowjob though.
Yeah, but like that part of the interview ends quick because he never says he actually paid him. Like, but he never admits to sucking his dick. So you gotta think he actually did suck this fucker's dick.
They leave you dangling a little bit, leave it open a little bit. You know, you can use your imagination to fill out the rest of it, kind of thing.
But I mean, if you're a multi-millionaire, you got $160K laying around, so sucking some dude's dick for a bunch of water.
True. But if people start offering that for dick sucking, you're gonna see a higher percentage of gay men out there. $160K of BJ.
You guys see me on the fucking streets, man.
I mean, shit, you could become a millionaire real quick. Probably under an hour if you're good enough.
Are you questioning my skills?
Never question your skills. Oh, fuck. Okay, well.
It's story time with Uncle Al.
We've been teasing it all week. And the man's here. He's live recording. And he's got a real fucked up face.
Man.
Oh, goddamn.
Big
All
Al.
I can think about was that Cleveland bus driver. Looks like somebody that sliced your face.
You going to jail now.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Oh man, dude, what? I need some backstory. I need to know what happened. I saw some pictures.
Tell the whole story. Fuck it.
All right. So it's like 10:30 Central Time.
That's not 11:30 for you.
Right? Yeah, we
Can't
can
tell
put that
time
up in the
properly.
comments. But Saturday night, I'm at work. It's like -25.
Super cold right now.
Oh,
Everywhere.
dude, it was -59 the next day.
Stop it.
It was.
We got into that conversation. How the fuck do you know -59 from -20? Because I don't even know what the fuck -20 feels like.
No, I'm pissed because I woke up at 9 o'clock and the first thing I wanted to do was record pissing off of our porch to see if it freeze before it hit the ground, but it was too cold to even try. So, anyways, Saturday night, cold as fuck, and we get a lot of our cat litter ingredients off of the railroad cars. And
All right.
so you bring a car in, they open from the bottom, go into this conveyor, and then they fall onto the floor wherever you need it to be. Well, the day before, me and the homeboy Neil went out there and tried to open this fucker, and it wasn't moving. So we did the rest of them. There's usually 4 or 5 on a car. Did the rest of them, said, fuck it, let the other guys worry about it, because that's my work. That's how I like to get things done. Just let someone else worry about it.
That's the attitude of the standard worker. Fuck it, somebody else will worry about it.
And so we come in the next day, and they were like, nope, they can get it, pretty much. And I was like,
they were like, fuck that one they left. We're not doing it either.
Pretty much. So we try, we're under the thing. We're trying to pry it open, not getting it. And it's so cool. You can only be out there for like 5 minutes. Then you got to go warm up. So trying, not getting it. So then my boss is like, let's try one last time. Swear to God, dude. He's like, let's go one last
Always
time.
one last time.
I swear, dude, because we were talking about it yesterday. And so on these rail cars, an arm comes out underneath at about 2 feet. And at the end of it, it's got a piece of cast iron that's squared off at the end with a hole, a square hole at the end.
Okay.
And so we have this machine that comes into that hole with an arm, and you hold it up or down, and it's got a rotating arm, and it either spins it left or right, depending on which way you got to open it.
Right.
So this thing's frozen shut, and it's not getting the teeth from the slide. Like, you know how the things catch the teeth on slides and how they open up? It's kind of hard to, maybe we'll put a picture up to visualize it, but.
Yeah, I ain't doing that, Al, but go ahead. They'll get it.
We're underneath it, and me and Neil are just cranking on it with a crowbar when my boss is on this machine. And it's torquing into this thing. You can hear like, wow, 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 and it's not going. And so one of the last things I remember before catastrophe struck was that I'm looking at him, and he's jumping on the side of the machine to try to get this
he's giving it everything. He's like,
yeah.
Fuck, we're getting this.
All of a sudden, I hear, and boom! I was like, fuck! And I was on one knee. It hit me so hard in the face, they said. It hit my face and bounced off the wall that was like 10 feet to my right. And I'm backing up, dude. And you ever huff gas?
Yeah.
All the time. All the time. I shit my pants 3 times this week. Fuck.
But my buddy told me when you huff gas, your brain's like, wow, 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 wow. So I remember feeling that, and I'm holding my face standing up, and I tried to hear. I couldn't hear, but I could kind of hear people yelling on the microphone, Mobile 1, Mobile 1, Mobile 1, which is like the boss of the entire operation.
Like, we got a big, major fuck up down here.
And I can, like, my hearing's starting to come back, because I was probably in La La Land or huffing gas land for 10 to 15 seconds. And I just remember hearing, you're hurt, El, you're hurt. And I'm like, holding my face, and the first thing out of my mouth was, what the fuck was that? And I looked down, dude, and like, you ever drink water from the faucet in your hands? Yep. I did that, and I opened my hands, and dude, just straight blood. And Neil was out there with me. He took his glove off and put it on my face right away because it was bleeding so bad. And I couldn't feel my face at all. And I ripped that glove off, and I looked at him. And I was like, are my teeth in my motherfucking mouth?
Worried about my teeth, son?
Yeah, that was it.
Can't rap without teeth.
Like, if I had one chipped tooth like Nas, that'd be hard as fuck. But if half my fucking right side of my mouth was gone, they'd think I was on meth again. But so I go into the fucking bathroom, and I look, and I'm like, thank fucking God, dude, my teeth are here. Thank God. Bleeding everywhere, man. So the boss comes down to the whole thing, Mobile 1. I had to go to his office. And now I'm sitting here not bleeding bad. I'm not really in pain or anything. But someone from my company
You're
has to
fucked
take
up,
me.
right?
What's up?
You're fucked up.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I'm kind of out of it, but like, dude,
at what point did you start feeling the pain?
I still have it. It's still numb.
No, like
My feet.
after it happened, like how long did it take you to feel the actual pain?
Ah, man. Right when I got to the bathroom to get shit to put on it after I ripped his glove off.
Okay.
At it, and I was like, holy fuck, that's bad.
Yeah, maybe when you see it, it just kind of starts kicking in. Like, oh,
But I
fuck.
think it was so cold outside when it happened that, like, I think when I got into the
You were nearly numb anyway, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you were concussed as well. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man. And if anyone, I know I posted the picture of the piece of metal, dude. That was cast iron, and that was about 10 pounds of shredded steel. And so I'm in the boss's office, and I'm just sitting there. I'm cool, not really bleeding anymore. But someone from my company has to take me to the emergency room. It's Saturday night. It's 11:30, dude. They're all out doing shit. So they're like, call an ambulance. And he's like, I ain't calling an ambulance because if you call an ambulance at a place of work like that, it opens up a fucking huge can of worms.
Right. That's a lot of money, too.
Yeah. Yeah. And so finally someone comes at like midnight. They take me to the ER. And all they're fucking worried about, dude, is a drug test. Like,
Yep.
you got a drug test ready? And the lady's like, yeah, we'll have one. I'm sitting there. Nurse comes in. And she was like, when was your last tetanus shot? And I was sitting there trying to think, like, fuck. And I was like, I don't know. And she was like, today. Today is your next tetanus shot. And I was like, then why you ask me questions you got the answers to? I'm bleeding out here. It's fucking ridiculous. And then she comes in, cleans it up. And then the doctor comes in, hit me with the lidocaine shots about 8 to 10 times. That sucked. And, well, she was real, like, blunt about it, too. She's like, yeah, this is going to suck for about 60 seconds. And I was like, all right, thanks. Thanks for the heads up. But then the lady's still like, where's the drug test at? And she probably asked like 4 or 5 times, dude. And this chick doctor turned around and was like, look, I don't deal with that kind of shit. Like, I don't know what you want me to say.
Like, this guy's obviously fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got an issue here, and you're bitching about a drug test.
Yeah, because they have no responsibility if I pop hot.
Right.
None.
Because as soon as that comes back and it's, if there was something there, they're like, oh, well, yeah, we don't have to deal with it. That was his fault. He was fucked up.
Plausible deniability.
No doubt, dude. And so I was thinking about that. Imagine if I'd have burnt down 2 big oops. You know what an oop is, Tick?
No.
Fuck, man, come on.
I don't even know what a
Us
fucking
together in
UOP
the hood, we
is.
call them oops.
Sounds like a derogatory term.
No, it's
I
a
don't.
term for 2 blunts rolled together. Thank you to A Tribe Called Quest. Shout out Q-Tip
Shit.
one time.
All right.
But like, imagine if I'd have done that 2 weeks ago, and then got hit in the face and lost my job because of that.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
It easily could have happened.
Yeah. So finally, man, they stitched me up. I'm all fucking. I looked all right. I sent that picture out after I got stitched up, and like they were trying to get me to go back to work that night. I'm like, yo, I can't feel my face. The mixtape, shout out Joel Santana, Lil Wayne, Dipset. But motherfucker, dude, I finally go take my piss test. I'm cool, not hot at all. Blew into the goddamn breathalyzer, and fucking the doctor cleared me to go to work Sunday night. I was like, all right, dude. And then they were driving me home. I couldn't remember where I lived. I couldn't remember my street address.
Concussed.
Yeah, and it's the first time I ever had that sober. There's many times I've been drunk and not knowing where I lived, but I was like kind of scared. So finally, dude, got back. I made some spaghetti. That's all I had. And ate, dude, went to bed. Woke up the next day, dude, and I could feel the eye boogers down the side of my right eye. I was like, what the fuck? Couldn't open it, dude. Called to work. I was like, Jesus Christ. And that's the picture that I think what we're going to have.
That's the latest one, right?
Yeah.
So are we going to actually throw up like before and after pictures on this?
What do you mean? Like from before my face got fucked up?
No, we already know how ugly you were before that. Like,
Right, absolutely.
like after you got fucked up in the picture you sent me today when you got your stitches out.
Yeah, I think we'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, we need to see how this materializes here. I need to.
Yeah.
In fact,
it's
I
not gonna be
haven't
a
seen.
quick injury.
No, this is long term, Al.
Yeah, no shit. Permanent disfigurement. That's what it says there on the legal book.
If your mug wasn't ugly enough already, sir.
Oh boy.
Especially with that hair. You got some fucking wild hair going there.
I know. I'm getting a buzz tonight, I think.
Cutting it all off.
I haven't got a haircut since your wedding.
Damn, you've been
But,
letting it grow that long.
Wait,
I'm going bald, so I'm
wait,
trying to hold on what I got.
which wedding? His first one or his second one?
Hicks' wedding?
My
The real one?
The shotgun
May
one.
5th. May 5th.
Yeah, so I called my boss, man. I'm like, yo, I can't go to work. And they're like,
Right.
well, and, companies are always worried about their lost time accidents. So I was like, I can't come in. And they're like, well, the doctor cleared you. And I was like, I understand that, but I can't. And so finally they talked to one of our head bosses. He was like, well, we got your back, Al. Don't come in. Like, you're not getting in any trouble.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. I appreciate the kindness.
Right.
Giving me the
Talk to-
day after I got smoked in the face.
Talk to their bosses saying they're fucking lawyer, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be, I don't know.
we'll stay out of that convo.
Right. It's about 4 inches long. Well, maybe, I don't know. 3 maybe, but boy, is it deep.
Are we talking about your dick or your?
Both. Hey, it is
Oh,
deep.
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you had an innie.
But that was my week. So got the stitches out this morning.
Is it
looks
feeling
terrible.
any better?
I can't do it. The right side of my face is still numb, dude.
You're just numb.
Not numb, but like I don't know. It's just swollen, but
Right.
it doesn't hurt.
Did you see a picture, Tick?
I haven't seen the most recent one. I'm still
'Cause,
on
like,
an older picture.
It looks just like it fucking did before you got the stitches in, just not as bloody.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
he's still swollen.
And it looks like a gash, dude. I can't believe the stitches are out already.
Oh, and I was getting them out today. I had 11 in there, and she's like, got the first 2, and I don't know if they were still too wet or dry. I don't know how you want your stitches, but she's pulling on the one, and it's fucking making my eyes water because it hurts like pulling a nose hair. I'm like, yo. And she's like, oh, this one don't want to come. And like ripping her. I'm like, all right, Jesus Christ. Like, come on. And then finally got them all out, dude. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, fuck. Should have just let the stitches in.
Aren't they supposed to?
permanently.
Aren't they supposed to like fall out themselves these days?
Well, that's what I asked the lady when she put them in. I was like, are these the ones that dissolve or are these the ones that I got to come get out? And she was like, yeah, you got to get them out on Friday. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, here, we'll just put him in for a few days and
Yeah, make it next Friday, bitch.
Yeah. I don't understand the process.
Bleep that.
Throw me the cough butt. Yeah, so
you're back to
don't
work
know.
now, though. You're good enough, I guess.
Yeah, I was feeling like, not that we lift heavy shit, but I was like, if I had to lift something heavy, I could feel like
You're lightheaded a little bit.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
like, can you? I'm sure you can feel when you take a shit, dude. Like,
You strain
know?
your face in any way.
yeah, dude.
laughing sucked for a while. I couldn't fucking stop.
Well, good thing you got that taken care of, being on here with the two of us.
Jesus Christ. Just I mean, I was never really like in pain, like dreadful pain. But those 10 seconds when I was in gas huffing land, I've never felt anything like that.
It's like, what are those? Yeah, dude.
You see that size of that piece of metal, dude, and I've been joking about it, but man, if that would have caught me in the neck,
you're talking a little bit of inches either way.
yeah.
There are a few ways that could have went, and it could have been disastrous.
2 inches up, dude. You wouldn't have worked another day in your life.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
God damn it.
Right? Fucking,
Yeah.
I couldn't have just kneeled down a half a second earlier.
That's what I mean, dude.
The eye patch would have been worth it.
Oh, dude, I would be a Pirates season ticket holder just on fucking on principle.
I'm the guy with the eye patch who sits behind home plate.
That's what he got in his workers' comp. They wanted to give him full-time disability. He just took Pirates season tickets.
And they were so cheap back then too.
Yeah, dude, that was way easier than paying him out.
They got them from the guy with no legs that scalps tickets down there outside.
Oh, dude. Every time I see that guy, I fucking lose
Every
it.
time. Oh, that one time, me, you, and the Court Chalks had to get tickets off of him.
Did we get him? That's when that dude puked in front of us.
Yeah, and they brought cat litter down and fucking.
Oh man.
Like, hey,
Mack,
yeah, that'll
you ever
take
hear
care
this
of
one,
it.
dude?
Go ahead, Al.
We went to a pirate game. Well, I first started hanging out with Tick, and dude, it's like the middle of the game. They walked off against the Astros that night.
Yeah, dude, what an amazing finish to the game.
Yeah, I forget who hit that home run. He was a no-namer, but they're bringing this dude up into his seats, Tick, or Mack, and they're carrying him. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, this guy's fucked up. And you see him like, you ever see someone like in a bleacher seat swaying because they have no sense of motion? This dude's swaying, dude, and you just see him throw up everywhere in front of himself, dude. I'm like, holy fuck.
Probably
Wait.
less than a handful of rows in front of us.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're talking about the guy with no legs still?
No, that's the scalp.
I wish we
Okay.
were, but no.
I'm picturing them like carrying his wheelchair up the fucking stadium right now. Him just swaying
I
back
guess
and forth
no
in his
legs
chair.
carrying this fucking, yeah, that was quite the segue. But, oh, dude, this dude pukes all over the place. And so these dudes in the yellow security vest come up and to get him out of there, and they're carrying him, one by his arms, one by his legs. And they hit his head off the step.
Oh,
Remember that? I was like, oh.
Yeah, they like half drop him. Like they don't have a good hold at all.
Oh,
Are we talking
dude.
big guy or?
No.
Just a drunk guy with just not helping him out at all. Complete dead weight.
Yeah, they came up like it was elementary school with some cat litter and some dust and just sprinkled it over the
Dropped
puke.
it over it and was like, "Yep, that'll soak it up." Sorry about the smell for the rest of the game.
Yeah. That was a fun time. But where would we go with? Oh, Pirates season tickets, yeah. But
Yeah, that was the Pirates season tickets.
I know. I'm thinking about. I'll have to tell the story one time, maybe next episode of how I got those Pirate tickets against the Brewers when I was 2 rows behind home plate.
Oh, dude, yeah, I remember that. That's one of your like Facebook pictures or something.
Yeah,
You
we'll
behind
have
home
to.
plate there.
We'll go down that way closer to baseball season.
So, well, let's let's quickly get back to the face,
Okay.
because I told you I had a great idea. And we're gonna do this. This is gonna go great with all the new social media. I guess we've got a little excited recently. We started making some social media accounts. We got a Facebook now, right?
Still in the works. Yeah.
Still working on it. Very basic, but they're there. They're there. So there's a Facebook page. Feel free to go over and check that out. Give it a like. I think there's an Instagram page now, right?
Yeah,
now?
and it's Tick NL, Tick letter NL. That's how you can find us on Instagram, and then Tick and L break it down on Facebook.
Right. And then on the YouTube as well. That's where we drop our podcast. But I had a great idea for the Facebook page, man.
Okay.
And because I looked at you the other day, you had that picture up on Facebook, and I was like, man, his face is fucked up, right?
That's
And
bad.
yeah, like bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And then I started making little jokes to myself, little one timers, and it was like one of.
Speaking of one timers,
Go ahead.
my mom was at a wedding that night.
Okay.
Yeah, terrible segue. My dad was there, so it wasn't a 2-timer, one timer. I was gonna call her after it happened, and I was like, I better not. She's at a wedding. But I sent a picture to Abby.
Okay.
And Abby was with my mom and showed my mom. And so it's like 7 a.m. I'm sitting there all sad eating spaghetti by myself with a fucked up face. And it's my mom calling. I'm like, fuck. And this is true, dude. This is exactly how this conversation went. She was like, what the hell happened to you? And I said, I got hurt playing hockey. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I was on the penalty kill and Shea Weber teed one up. And she's like not understanding anything I'm saying because I always fuck with her like that.
Right.
And she was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Mom, I got fucked up." And she's like, "Did someone finally kick your ass?" And I was like, "No."
I mean,
she has been
This.
waiting for that day
Yeah.
to come.
Oh, dude, I've been waiting for that day since I met this fucker.
Right.
Yeah. Then finally, I was like, "I got hurt at work," and she was like, "What? Don't be signing any papers down there." I was like, "All right, chill, fuck." But go ahead on. Yeah.
Yeah, well, she got your back on that. She's just trying to make sure.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
I mean, she probably got pissed when she found out that I didn't get my ass whooped.
Yeah. She was probably a little disappointed. Like, shit, I wish somebody was gonna.
Yeah. Fuck, this was the time.
One day. She's still hoping now. You can. Still
I
make
know.
pretty
I
things.
know.
So anyway, I had this great idea looking at your picture, and I was just coming up with, I guess it would be like a caption contest, right? So I had it in my head, and I made this little picture now, and it's gonna go up on the Facebook with along with the episode.
Is it the one with me in the black shirt, with like the worst my face looked? Right.
Right.
Okay.
The bloody nonsense on your cheek, all jacked up,
Dude,
right?
It was so numb I couldn't feel where the blood was at to pick it off, and I thought I was picking stitches out. And I was like, I better just leave this alone.
Just leave it be.
Yeah.
But I kept looking at it, and it became a caption contest to me, and I kept saying, "Al's face is so fucked," and then I would finish it off a certain way. So I created the image. I've got it all laid out. We're gonna put that up on Facebook. And,
yeah, we'll throw it on the Instagram as well.
Oh yeah, Instagram. I forgot. Yeah, forgetting about the other social medias. But yeah, we'll throw it up there. I'm excited to see what some people come up with.
Me too.
I'll hit you with some of the ones. A few. I spent a little bit of time. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
You know.
I didn't think of any because I'm sick of the self-loathing going on over here. So.
You've been beat up enough in the past week.
Right.
I mean, you've been beat up for like 40 years with your 9 DUIs, but fuck it, whatever.
Fuck you.
We'll leave that for another episode.
Yeah, we'll go down the legal road one day. One day. It's going to be a good one.
Okay. We'll start out with the junk one. Al's face is so fucked the Snapchat filter couldn't help.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's fair. It's fairly
more
weak.
heat than that.
Oh, dude, don't worry. You got to start with the little guys. Get the
right.
the
You got to
flame
chump
build.
the waters to catch the big fish. I know.
Right.
I know.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, this one, because dude, so many people aren't going to get this reference. Al's face is so fucked. You could confuse him with a watermelon after a Gallagher show.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. See, I was worried nobody was going to.
How that guy made millions doing that shit blows my mind.
He with a horseshoe fucking hair.
I've never seen anything about his act besides him smashing the water.
Smashing water. That's what he did.
Because like he could have been hilarious like during his stand up because he had to do something before smashing watermelon. But
you would think he had to do something.
But if that's what he's famous for, that's probably all he had. Like
no, he's famous. He's got like big props, almost like fucking Carrot Top wax shit. I watched like a half an hour thing one time, and I was like, people had fucking.
Al, I'm gonna stop you there. If you ever talk shit about Carrot Top again, it's a fight on sight, bud.
Smash on God, son.
Carrot Top fan in the house. Okay.
Dude, Carrot Top would whoop the shit out of any of us,
jacked,
too.
dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
He is Jack now, but that's because he got fucking picked on so much.
He's Dr. Dre jacked. Like, he's on that diet.
Oh, shit. Okay, I got some more for you. Al's face is so fucked it looked like he attended our wedding.
Oh, man. That's all right.
Yeah, only some people get that.
I'm gonna go one step forward and say that it's like he was in the wedding.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, very much.
Yeah.
I was in the wedding, but was not really in the wedding.
Fuck. Okay. Al's face is so fucked he could play Sloth from the Goonies with no makeup.
I got more hair than that.
No, dude, that's something you could say before the fucking scar, though.
Well, that's
goddamn.
I mean, you saw the hair he's rocking, right?
Shit. I mean, dude, you put any hair on top of a size 8 hat, It looks like a goddamn
Dude, it's
fucking.
bigger than size 8 now. I wear 8 and 8, dude. It's tough to find hats anymore.
Okay.
Sounds like a personal problem, bud.
It is, and it sucks.
Al's face is so fucked. It looks like he's been taking his own no-brainer bets with the local bookie. 0-3,
I like
bud.
that one.
0-3.
I know. We're coming back strong. I've hit 5 bets in a
0-3
row.
so far. We're quitting. If you get to 0-5, we're never doing it again.
I understand it. I respect that.
I'd take the biggest favorite you can find in Bovada this week and just tell him to lay everything.
Well, next week we're gonna screen share, dude. I had Iowa money line. They just beat Michigan by 15, dude.
Well, Al, you're not
I
giving
know.
the people those picks, so they're
I know.
no
We have
good.
to make it L's daily picks.
Yeah, dude, start dropping them on Facebook.
No. Al's daily picks he was giving me for a while, and they were blowing dick. But he was making money off his side bets and acting like he was a goddamn stud. Yep.
I've had that.
What's wrong with that?
Like, hey, lay it all on these guys. By the way, I had this 2-team parlay over here that hit for a couple $100. Sorry you lost all your money on that other game I told you about.
Yeah.
No. Mack takes the cake. He talked me in, and I don't want to tell you how much money we spent on these ticks. Mack talked me in to go in half with him on guaranteed preseason football locks a couple years ago, dude.
Preseason, too.
We paid a guy for preseason football picks, and it was over $100 each. And I think he lost his first 6, and I called Mack, and I was like, I'm done, dude. I'm not doing this anymore, man.
The worst part was, like, in preseason, usually the worst team wins because they play, like, their starters more.
They play a little bit harder.
But every line's 3.5.
But that year, we were taking the fucking Colts and Lions and shit like that, and they were just getting smashed first quarter, and it didn't even goddamn matter.
Good thing you paid for those picks.
Hey, he said he'd refund if they didn't hit.
Did he refund?
Yeah, $10.
Yeah, we got hustled, man.
I got about,
you didn't read the fine print. I said refund a portion.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
That was so bad.
Al's face is so fucked. It looks like Chops' unwrapped leg.
Oh man.
That might not. Yeah. Rest in peace, Rob Boring. Like, great human beings. It's all in fun. This is the last one I got, Al. This is it. But I want to anybody come up with something better than what I did, because Al's face is fucked.
Well, I'll say number 1 right now is the wedding one. That's the leader of the clubhouse.
That's a solid one.
Yeah,
that's a solid one for those who understand it.
Right.
Yeah, there are more general ones that might hit a larger crowd. Last one of the night, Al. Al's face is so fucked. It looks like he just got off an elevator with Ray Rice.
Okay, I like that. I was probably at the casino too.
Done.
All right. Yeah, we'll post that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna post
on Facebook.
Yeah, we're gonna post that on the Facebook page, and then come in and drop your best line. Give it to us. I want to hear what you got.
Yeah, beat the wedding line. Let's see what we got.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. What do you want to talk about now?
Well, fuck, you want to get into let's see. We got the no-brainer at the end, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, we do have the Super Bowl coming up this weekend.
Yeah, you want to delve into that or what?
Yeah, unless you and Mack got something you want to talk about.
Oh well, I mean, speaking of the Super Bowl,
if
Mack,
we're talking,
you wanted
betting,
to tell that story.
Yeah,
I got a couple betting stories. I mean, where you want to start? You want to start with the Super Bowl?
because boy, that one.
Well,
or do you want to start?
Ease us into it. Don't give us all of it at once.
Yeah, got a first timer.
So, all right. So I hustle every fucking online book for blackjack. I play one hand.
Oh my god.
I play one hand blackjack, and I play max hands. and I use a double. Like, have you ever used a strategy where if you lose, you just double down?
Right, until you.
Yeah.
But like, I never understand, like, because everything I've ever studied is mathematician shit. Like, you're never trying to beat the dealer. Like, you make the dealer beat themselves.
Right.
Which people don't fucking understand. But like, I hustle the shit out of these guys because like, they have algorithms for their 6 deck, whatever, their games. But for one deck, they can't hustle you that hard. So you gotta make the fucking dealer beat himself every time. Dude, I was doubling down one night, drunk as shit. I off of a $20 free bet, I get up to about $8,000.
Oh fuck.
I've
And
seen
I
his
just-
pictures, dude. He ain't bullshit.
Yeah, no, I should send you a picture just throw up during this. But at one point, the biggest hand I threw up was $4,500. Hit blackjack on it.
Oh my god. And that's off a $20 free bet.
$20 free bet, dude. They did not want to pay me out.
They're
They asked me,
pissing their pants.
oh, yeah, dude. They asked me for verification 3 times. Asked for my Bitcoin address like 4 times. It took me about 30 days to get that money out.
What site was that?
It wouldn't surprise me.
It was sportsbook.ag, which I recommend.
banned
Don't
from
get
there.
Okay.
don't. Of course you are, but I recommend the hell out of it. But like, I've done it to him so many times where I've just turned like 20 into $1,000 like that because like I literally just play on my phone and just let the dealer beat himself every time. It's hilarious.
Well,
But dude,
dude,
they
go
did
ahead.
not want to fucking pay me out. Like they did everything they could until I was just like, yo, this is my lawyer's number or this is my Bitcoin address. Like, you
Pick
choose.
Pick one.
Yep.
Well, and that's the thing. Like with that free bet, all they're doing is just suckering people in to fucking start depositing. Obviously.
I know,
And-
dude. I love it at the
Oh,
pirate
dude.
games. It's like if you turn to page 25 in your pregame, whatever the hell it is, game day notebook, there's a free $5 slot play at the Rivers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, go down there, put that 5 in. Next thing you know, you're taking cash advances down there.
Dude, I hate the what are they called? The bonuses they give you. Because
The rollovers.
sportsbook.ag is like, yeah, the rollovers. Because sportsbook.ag is the only one that doesn't really do rollovers. I did it on sportsbetting.com once, deposited 100, turned it into 12,000, and I went to
And you
cash
still couldn't
out
pull it.
because it said that I had to win like 10 times the amount of money that I put in. So I was like, yeah, I easily did that. So I tried to cash out 12,000, and there's like, no, it needs to be you need to put 10,000 down on sports bets.
Jesus
Right.
Christ.
Yeah, dude. That's where they get you with the bonuses. It all sounds good. Oh, we'll match you dollar
Yeah.
for dollar.
Exactly.
But you got to roll it over 100 times before you can even see a penny of it. So
That's
Mhm.
that's
the
why I
fuck
love
good is that?
that's why I love sportsbook because dude, they'll give you an automatic 20% bonus for just using Bitcoin, and then they have like a 30% bonus every week that you can use. But like, it's not a rollover. You know, like they're not gonna let you cash it out right away. But I mean, they're not gonna make you fucking play 10 times the amount because like I had 12,000 in my sports betting account and had to be putting down like $4,000 bets on games I don't really care about. Like,
Just
Just
to
trying to
try,
free it
just to
up.
try and
yeah,
get the
dude,
money
like,
free so you can take it.
yeah, I think I ended up with like $800 out of it. Like when I finally cashed out, like I was
Yep.
lucky too because I was throwing down the dumbest because it was right around World Cup time too.
I love that.
Love just throwing money. Dude, I've been
Yeah.
on Australian League soccer 4 a.m. Been horrendous to me, but man, when 4 a.m. comes around and you're looking for something to watch and bet on, it's always there
We'll
for
get
you.
into that tonight.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you, dude.
yeah. There's a game tonight for sure.
I'm telling you, you will never meet anybody who is better at NBA or NCAA live bet over unders. Like I literally hit 85% of them. I used to send them out to Al all the time in our group chat.
Yeah, get
Those
me on
fucking-
that text group.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
for sure.
I'll take them any day.
Dude, they would never fucking jump on them, but like it's the easiest shit, dude. Like unless both teams come out firing second half, like it's easy math.
Yeah, dude. Over-unders get overlooked a lot.
Also, Mac,
Like-
I have confidence in saying that you're the foremost authority on WNBA gambling.
Don't give me
New York Liberty that one
All
year,
right.
dude. We were
All right.
fucking dying.
All right. You're gonna need to give me on another episode to even start talking about WNBA. Dude, like the amount of money I've won off games that I've never watched in my life with WNBA is goddamn hilarious.
Well, dude, let's make a note of it. Let's do a WNBA betting preview show before the season
Yeah,
starts.
dude. When's the season start?
They start in the summertime, I believe.
Okay.
Honestly, the worst part is I don't know.
But it's like in
But-
that weird timetable where there's just baseball on.
But I'm telling you, it's like one of those leagues where there's like a bottom half of the league that's awful, and then a top half of the league.
It just dominates, and you
and-
know.
And they always set the line around like 7 to 10 points, but like the better team always fucking covers, no matter what. Like,
I'll look into that strategy this year and see how it
Oh
works.
no, we'll get into
Like-
it, dude.
All right. Well,
alright.
give us the.
The
I
Super
want to.
Bowl's-
I want to hear the Super Bowl bet story.
So you are rolling the Super Bowl with my Super Bowl story? God damn it. All right. Let me chug a glass of wine real quick. This is a depressing story.
Get
All
it,
right,
dude.
so what was it? When was Cam Newton in the Super Bowl? 2015.
ago. Yeah, I fell down a flight of steps at halftime.
Yeah. So there was all right. So right before that was like right when FanDuel and DraftKings were getting big,
Right. Yeah.
and you know how they work, right? They give you like a set amount of like money, and
And you
Salary
have to
cap.
buy your players.
yeah, you buy your players. I found a site that there was no limit. Like you just picked your players.
Oh shit. Okay. So just like some weird off-brand site where you just get to pick
Exactly.
whoever the fuck you want.
Exactly. Like it's basically fantasy football, but anybody
Like here,
you want.
take all the top players, please.
Exactly. Who like at the top was like the first person had one different player than the second player. So like the first few weeks I play and like I'm crushing it in like one game, like I'll pay $10 and win like 400, $500 and I'll be in the top 5.
Okay.
So one week I'm just like fuck it, I'm gonna go all out. Just I had all this money in my account. I put the same lineup 4 times in their 3 biggest contests. And like I have a stomach issue where like I used to go to the like it's called gastroparesis. I have like a paralyzed stomach that doesn't always work well. So like I used to have rough Saturday nights, and I wake up on Sunday after doing this, dude, and I'm throwing up, trying to decide if I should go to the hospital again or not, and like I'm in bed all day. Don't look at football at all. I forget about this bet. Monday goes around, and like Monday night football, I forget what fucking game it was, but it came down to a field goal. And right as that commercial came around before the field goal, I look at that account and I realize I'm in like third and like everything, which they let you put, which I had 4 of the same lineups in each.
Okay. So you
So
in each specific one you have
Yeah,
multiple
so-
of the same lineup.
So I could have won prizes 1 through 4 if my lineup was the best.
Jesus Christ.
Instead of like switching up lineups, like I was just like, fuck it, I'm going like what I feel this week. So like Monday night rolls around, I'm sitting there watching football, I'm finally starting to feel better, and I open it up and I realize I'm down 3 points. And on there, it was Adam Vinatieri on a Monday night. I think he kicked a 4-point field goal as time expired. I won $20,000.
Yeah, I remember that because they shouted you out on Twitter for that.
Mhm.
Shit.
That was fucking
Because
crazy.
I won. I won every one of their fucking big money contests. I walked out of there with $20,000. And,
With multiple of the same lineup in each one.
yeah, exactly. Like I won 1 through 4 on their 3 biggest contests.
Damn.
Because like the funny thing is I still get fucking calls from Vegas bankruptcy court because they owe me money, but like they owe me like $200-$300. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like I already scammed the fuck
I
out
got
of
what
these
I was
dudes.
looking for out
Yeah.
of that.
I scammed them, but like I didn't, you know.
Right.
So that was going into that fucking Super Bowl. I turned that all into Bitcoin. Bitcoin was around $200.
Damn. And that shit jumped big time for a little
Big
bit.
time. So I had probably $8,000 worth of bets down on that Super. I think they were playing the Pats, right?
No, the Broncos.
Oh, that was Payne's year, yeah.
Yeah.
So I have about $9,000 worth of bets. I had a fucking, and it's all in Bitcoin. Like the site I was using it didn't transfer it to US dollars.
It kept it in Bitcoin.
Yeah. So
That's crazy. That's a ballsy move considering Bitcoin can go up and down pretty quick.
But ever since the beginning, I knew it was gonna fucking jump. Like
Right.
ever since I saw the first Silk Road, I was like, this is fucking genius, you know. Like we'll go down that path another night, but
Yeah, we'll mark that down
that'll
for
be
the
a
third
good one.
appearance.
yeah. So I take about $9,000, throw it on. Like I had $1,000 on the fucking coin toss, and I forget how that fucking game ended, dude. But it ended like shit, and I lost 4,500 on the night. A year and a half later, Bitcoin shoots up to about 18,000,
Right.
which
And
if
that
I
would
would
have
have
been, yeah.
if I would have held on to that money, would have been 1.2 mil.
Oh my god.
Because I had other Bitcoin like set aside as well. Like that wasn't everything I had. And, like that's the point at which I sold. If I would have had that money,
It would have been
1.2. And if I would have won, that would have been doubled. You know, like.
Can I also say that's why? I mean, that's
Sickening.
also why sports athletes sometimes get hurt. You know, terrible performances like that. I mean, you cost me a lot of money, sir.
Dude, I didn't talk to anybody for about a week and bought about 30 bottles of Makers, but
Dude,
Yeah, that one hurts.
dude, like
I know
I'm
everyone was riding Carolina so hard that year.
Dude, this year people were fucking shitting on Cam Newton and like saying he was hurt and shit, and I was just like, I don't even care. Like, fuck that dude. Like,
Yeah. Oh man, shit the bed when we needed him.
I would send out pics like this year, like, yeah, take Carolina Day. I'd be like, I'm never fucking bet on Cam Newton again in my life
ever again.
Oh man, yeah, that Super Bowl was something else. It was. I started drinking at like 8 a.m, I think, and I went upstairs. I forget what I was doing, and I took that first step, dude, and I'm laying down on the flat after I fell down about 13 steps. And I just hear Mark yell, "No, you didn't. No, you didn't." And he comes over to me, and my neck's like up against the wall, and I'm fucking all tangled up. And I was like, "I don't think I did. I don't think I fell down the steps."
Wait, at that house, didn't you have to fall down a few steps and then go a 90-degre angle to fall more steps?
I went down to the fucking wall. I didn't make the other ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that was fuck that Super Bowl, man. But Tick, you want to get into some of the props?
Yeah, but I was just gonna say, speaking of the Super Bowl, we do have one this weekend.
Man.
Goddamn fucking Patriots against the LA Rams. I don't know.
That line's up to 2.5 now.
For who?
Patriots giving 2.5.
Where is it? Is this in Atlanta?
Correct.
Okay. I thought.
Dude, I made the mistake the last 2 weeks of betting against the fucking Patriots, but they are not the better team. But
man, they figure it out every time, though.
No one fucking adjusts like them. Like no one shuts down your best option like they do. You know?
They're so many steps ahead of you every game. It's ridiculous.
Like, I'm convinced, like, when Kobe and Shaq were on fucking Lakers, it didn't matter who the coach was, you know?
Right.
Like, the Cavs won the fucking championship with Ty Lue, who's not a coach at all. Like,
Right.
he was just a player standing in. But
just dressed better.
it's just hard to bet against the goddamn Patriots.
I know. Because I really thought that the Chargers, it was their year, and they just made a complete mockery of them.
Dude, I don't even play Madden that much. I hardly ever play football, but the only thing I know is you don't play a goddamn zone against Tom Brady.
Exactly. And it's the Steelers do it every time they play them.
Like, that's why he's so good, because people keep line up zones. Like,
yep. Oh, it's a fucking shame. But
All
we're
right.
gonna look at some of the. We want to look at some of the. We'll just go over a couple here.
I haven't heard any of the props. Let me hear them.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
at,
these are on Bovada.
I can't.
like,
I got banned from Bovada in like 10th grade, so let me hear them.
They have like. How
yeah,
many times will CBS show pictures of Sean McVay in college at 1.5 even money? Like,
1.5. See, Gladys Knight is singing the national anthem.
Oh, dude, they're midnight train to Georgia, dog. They're in Atlanta.
I hope they got the pips going.
Oh, dude, if
They
she comes
better
out,
be
that should
backing
be a
up,
bet.
dude.
That should be a bet. Will
Yeah,
Gladys Knight come out with the pips?
I'm putting all my money on that. And if that doesn't happen, I'm not making the end of the Super Bowl, so I don't care.
Well, Max, speaking of Bitcoin, what will happen to the price of Bitcoin during the Super Bowl? That's also even money.
It won't affect the price of Bitcoin. No, that's not the type of thing. But
yeah, up or down, and that's I wonder what the stipulations are for up or down. It has to move.
If it just up or down, like during the hour, like what is it, 4 hours of Super Bowl?
Yeah, right. It's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Honestly, that could be either way. Because
it's an even money bet.
Bitcoin's going down like crazy. Like, it's like 3,400 right now, when the all-time high was around 20 grand. But like, it'll shoot up randomly because fucking Asians trade the hell out of it overnight.
Yeah. It's terrible. Yeah, at weird times here.
Exactly. Like there's some people that use it exclusively. Like, it's an actual thing for some people. You know, it's not just like an asset.
Right.
Like, it's a way to pay things. But like, you can never tell if it's going to go up or down within an hour, unless you see like news that like North Korea or like some kind of country says, hey, we're ditching our currency and going to Bitcoin instead, or things like, I think it was France said they would stop taxing Bitcoin like they do stocks, which is huge. I mean,
right, you'll be trading the fuck out of that.
Yeah, because you're paying like 20% less tax, you know?
Shit.
But like, no, I honestly, like,
if anybody's got inside information on a Bitcoin commercial happening during the Super Bowl, please let me know.
Right. That would,
I'd love to see some kind of Bitcoin commercial and just.
What else? They got, will CBS mention the point spread during the broadcast? Probably not.
During the broadcast?
Yeah. It said from
Probably.
kickoff to game's end.
Kickoff to game's end. Mention the spread.
That's
yes,
debate.
Plus 215. No is minus 330.
Could you know that will before and after?
Right. So it just depends if it's in that little timetable they're expecting.
Yeah. Maybe I'll tweet at Tony Romo.
Tony, just give me a spread like second quarter, bud. Thanks.
Wait. What was that? What was the news I read about Tony Romo lately? That he's getting like coaching jobs or like a pay raise?
Interested in getting them out, yeah.
Yeah, because like that dude is he's like too good to be an announcer. Like, he'll tell you what's gonna happen before it happens.
Well, they actually have this. They have, what will Tony Romo be doing at the start of the 2019 NFL season? Minus 500 as TV analyst. Defensive coordinator plus 1,600. Offensive
Defensive?
coordinator plus 500. Or playing
Okay.
in the NFL is plus 300.
Total Donald Trump tweets on February 3rd.
What's that at?
Over under of 6.
Ah, fuck. Who knows?
Wait. Buy him?
Yeah, I believe so. Yep. 6.
I have to look at that and see what.
You know he
Did you
likes to. Sometimes he likes to chat it up during those big events.
Yeah, no, you. Plus on Sundays, he doesn't have much to do.
He's probably not very busy.
I saw that fucker the other day tweeted that Fox and News was worse than CNN.
Too much time on his hands, man.
Like, how are you gonna like? That's like his biggest fucking ally.
Right?
Like,
They do have the prop of what will the Super Bowl champions be served when they visit the White House?
I saw that.
Fast food or any other food?
It's gonna
Any
be,
other food coming in at minus 330.
It took too much heat with the fast food.
Right?
can you bet if they're gonna show up or not?
Oh,
That's a good question.
I know
Because-
you could bet if there was a knee taken.
During the anthem.
Yeah.
Fuck, who would take a knee?
I don't know. Probably
Well, it's
nobody.
gonna be someone on the Rams because I know Belichick don't play that shit.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah. They've got quite a few.
Dude, I hope Gurley takes a knee. That'd be a fucking statement right there.
Hell yeah. But, yeah, I'd like to see. I'm gonna think. If I do bet on any props, it's gonna be. I think C.J. Anderson's gonna go off.
Yeah, they had him or who was the other? Who was the running back? Who's going to have more yards? Is that what you're
they
talking
had
about?
Gurley versus him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I believe I saw that one. Or are you just talking over under total yards?
Oh yeah, I was that in total over under. Well, Mack got kicked. Oh, he's back.
Am I back?
Yeah, he's back.
That was
So
weird.
we'll go from the props and then Tick, you want to break down the squares?
Yeah. So I guess it is a little late, but we're going to put this up. We're going to try and get
Yeah, we should have done it last week. I didn't even
Yeah,
see
no
anything.
shit.
Oh
That's,
shit! I'm seeing this. How the fuck am I seeing this right now on your screen?
Oh yeah, I'm screen sharing with you, bud. Welcome to Skype. They got a lot of cool features. But
Fucking
this is the
remote sharing over here.
this is the Yahoo. It's through Yahoo, so they've got the squares themselves. I assume, I don't know. I guess we'll discuss it, but somewhere between $1 to $5 a square.
Yeah.
There's 100 squares. Maybe up to like 5 picks a person.
Yeah, I like that.
If you want 5 squares, you can have 5 squares, I guess, and then probably pay out each quarter in a final.
Yeah, we'll put that in the Facebook as well.
Yeah, so we'll drop the link to this in the Facebook. If you want some squares, there's I'm assuming there should be a way to click on it and fucking take whichever ones you want. Try and
Right.
fill this thing up before the Super Bowl starts on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll promote it.
Honestly, if it's only one and fucking $5, you might as well open them both.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you mean open them both?
Do both. I mean,
Oh, a $1 and a $5?
yeah. I mean, if you got enough people on, I know you fucking Salzburg dudes roll together.
Yeah, I know. I'd like to think we could fill it, but I also don't want to take the chance of not filling it before the Super Bowl starts too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but we
dude,
could
yeah.
probably open a second one. Yeah, you'll figure it out when we put the link up, I guess. Figure out whatever we're gonna do. But yeah,
Sorry.
that's the squares pick'em for. We'll do that through Yahoo. That'll be up on the social media.
Yeah, you guys need to get off Facebook. Fuck that shit.
I know. But all right, Tig. I think it's time for the no-brainer of the week.
Al's no brainer of the week. Al, are you going
0-3.
football? Are you going football this week?
No.
Okay. We're
Uh,
straying from the Super Bowl. We're
And
going to
this is
something
what
else.
drives me nuts. Duquesne's won, I think, 8 out of 10. Last week, God, VCU just killed them on the boards.
By like 6, they finished by 6, I think.
They were out,
So
man.
semi tight, but it's still a
I bet
loss.
on Duquesne yesterday. And
VCU is all solid though.
Oh no, that's what I said.
Come on now.
Like,
Yeah, come on now.
Heavy hitter, but like Duquesne hasn't. I mean, they look good their last 2 games since then. So I'm going with old reliable here. Tomorrow. Whoa, Penguins are about to shit the bed right now. Is it still fucking?
I don't know.
It's 5-3. It's over.
Okay, I ain't been.
Anyways, the line's going to be great tomorrow. Take the Penguins, given the goal and a half.
Given a goal and a half tomorrow
at Toronto.
That's
going to be a plus 150 at least.
That's on a back-to-back.
Yes.
You do have Matt Murray starting tomorrow, guaranteed.
Oh, okay.
Because the Smith started tonight.
Not playing too bad.
I would assume my biggest hesitation with it is the new guys, but they were in tonight too. So
yeah, no, take them 1.5. I think they're going to win by 3.
Pens 1.5 tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
we got to get out of this. 0-3 is not good for the fucking
0-3 is not good
here.
You're close to getting. You're close to having to come up with a new segment now because
I'm close to locking my bedroom door. Someone come in with a motherfucking paintball gun or a ball bat.
Dude, it's gonna happen one of these days. You keep giving shit picks like that.
Don't worry, me and Mack have gotten to that discussion a couple times.
When Al calls you up and goes, "Hey, dude, lay all you got on it."
No, I called him and told him I'd pay him back if they lost because I was so confident.
Oh, dude, I was hitting him up all night trying to be like, "Yo, where's my money then? Where's my money
hacked
then?"
my PayPal account.
I didn't hack his. I told him I was gonna hack his PayPal account and just like requested a new password through PayPal, and he got so goddamn pissed about it. Like,
well, when you get an email that says that they request the password request, I was like, this motherfucker. But it wasn't even like that. If someone
you gotta let him know,
I'd be like, haha, that's funny. But you're capable of doing shit like that, dude. So I was like, dude, don't even start this.
Don't claim you're gonna pay it back if you're not gonna pay it back.
It was a Pens Lightning game too.
If I worried about the money, dude, you would have never seen that email, and the money would have been gone out of your account before you even fucking knew it.
Shit. But yeah.
Penguins
that line will be out tonight. So
okay, Penguins going 1.5 to tomorrow with 2 new players on the team.
Let's see what's Toronto doing tonight. They're down 1-0 to Detroit in the second period. So
oh shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys want an easy bet tonight? Fucking money line the Rockets. You still got time.
Money line the Rockets. All right, we're gonna wrap this up so I can do that because I'm gonna make a couple bucks on that.
Over in Nuggets.
All right. Al, do you have a SSP for us this week?
Oh, the Summer Saturday pool, I do.
Okay.
Since it's been so nice out lately.
It's been beautiful outside, Al.
Yeah, but it got me thinking of ice cream since it's been,
Perfect time.
Yeah, great.
But so the pool this week is: do you prefer soft serve or hard ice cream?
2 solid choices.
The hard ice cream is like the ones you get from like Hershey's hard, like the ones from the fucking.
You're gonna have to scoop that. Yeah.
Or
it's gonna
like
be
the
like
stuff in a box. Or do you got to go with the soft serve? I don't know. I'm still up in the air with it.
Are we allowed opinions on this show?
Oh yeah, you don't got Facebook.
As long as they're aligned with how we feel about it.
Okay, because that's the weakest fucking question I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Oh, Al getting called out for it.
What? What was wrong with that?
Hard serve versus soft serve? Come on, man.
What? Give me. All right, spill the beans, bud.
You could do 10 times better than that.
I know, but you can't put heat out all the time. You got to chum the waters to catch the big fish. That's
okay.
Yeah.
We're just trying to catch a cloud at this point. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
I'm trying to get a few nibbles.
I'm sorry.
Dude, you missed some heaters on there.
Okay, my bad. I just don't fuck with. I don't fuck with Facebook. All right.
I mean, what do you like?
When's it going up?
Saturday, boy. Summer's
Goes up
Saturday.
tomorrow.
Ooh, SSP.
I don't even know what the fucking day it is, man.
My suggestion, I'll tell you, I'll go with the soft serve, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like with soft serve, you get the option of mix-ins.
Okay.
Right? Because when you think about it, like the hard ice cream, when you get it scooped, it is what it is. Like you can sprinkle shit on top of it, maybe add some whipped cream, but I mean, I like to mix it in. You know what I mean? So the soft serve's got a little bit creamier of a texture, so you can really mix in your candy bars.
Better.
Yeah, you just got to get the full size Reese's, break them up, and throw them in there as well.
So you're a Dairy Queen guy.
Yeah, I prefer.
Right.
That's my style.
See, I live in Amish country, so like we get the milk right there. Like our fucking best ice cream place is hard ice cream, but best you'll ever have, no doubt. Like straight from the source.
Hard to beat great quality.
Probably
Yeah,
unpasteurized too.
Exactly. I mean, it's still a little soft, but like it's not it's not fucking Ben and Jerry's, where you have to fucking hard scoop it out.
It does have a creamier texture just because it's so.
Yeah, it's kind of got that in between, but.
Well, that's hard. Yeah. That's the thing. You got to have good hard ice cream, and there's not too many good hard ice cream places anymore.
I always loved we used to have a Cold Stone, but they never did enough business. But they would literally just take like 2 different kinds of soft ice cream and just chop them together for you, and just throw the fucking
everything in
toppings in there and just chop it up. Dude, that place, it was a shit. Like,
I've been there and I've been completely satisfied with it multiple times. If you see the look on a girl's face when you ask her for the biggest one you got. And she's like, dude, do I really have to like scoop all that? And I'm like, and you get like so many free mix-ins too. And I'm like, yeah, I'm taking every one, and I want them all mixed in well. So
get my money's worth.
Get those fucking arms working, girl. Yeah, no, we saw her a couple times, and she gave us the look every fucking time we were in there. And I was like, yeah, I need that one and that one with this, and this. Like, go ahead, do your thing.
No.
But I'm still a soft serve guy. In general.
I haven't made my mind up yet because I'm not even a big ice cream guy. I have a feeling this pool's going to be close.
Do you hear this, Mac? He puts out an ice cream poll and then claims he's not a big ice cream guy.
That's what I'm saying, dude. All right. I'm not going to say what my suggestion was, but you guys heard before we started recording. That would have been your best over and under.
And here's the other thing. The other thing I like. Dude, we're gonna have these social. Go ahead.
Al's got these fucking legal problems right now. We can't talk about half the shit.
That would have been the true winner.
I'm gonna have to come back in a few weeks once it's all done over and actually clarify.
Yeah,
right. When it's all said and done, we'll keep it all hush, and then we'll set our bets afterward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like we can open it all together on the air.
We got a gag order out right now.
Right. Huge. But. We'll also be able to take some suggestions for that kind of shit, like through Facebook and whatnot.
Yeah. Also, Facebook and Instagram. If someone's got a suggestion they want to make, bring the heat.
Any sweet. Oh, dude, I love. We'll talk. Maybe we'll talk about it later. Maybe we won't. But that guy punching those 2 girls at the hot dog cart, sweet video.
Oh.
I love stuff like that. If you see anything else like that, feel free to send it our way.
Yeah. Anything. Yeah.
Oh, please. Give me more like that. That just it makes me giggle, and it's like a deep down giggle that sometimes doesn't feel right. But
the only thing I heard on that story, because I was so mesmerized by the guy knocking out one chick and then knocking out another, is that they went to the hospital and it said slight concussions.
Slight.
Yeah.
That guy was throwing haymakers, and then he just trotted off through traffic. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
anything got like that?
My fucking favorite are just kids falling off their fucking bikes and just slamming their heads without helmets on, dude. Like
that Instagram video.
It rules.
There's an Instagram place that does.
What is it? Kids getting hurt.
Dude, yeah, one of my favorites.
they disappoint me like 80% of the time, but 20% of the time they fucking kill it. Like
Oh, it's worth it too.
I don't give a shit about your kid, man. Like throw that fucker in the ground.
Well, all right, guys, hit us up on fucking social media. Give us your Owl's face is so fucked finishes. That'd be great.
Yeah, join the football squares.
Yeah, we got football squares on Yahoo. That'll be up on the Facebook as well. And then we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, don't
shout out to Randy Havens for the intro and Mack.
Big Mac. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, don't look me up on
don't do it.
Social media unless you want to look at Al's Twitter picture. That's all you're getting from me, fuckers.
All right, man.